Welcome back, Mizzou esports fans. I'm Son of Gary, joined here by Brandarino, and we've got another exciting Valorant NACE playoffs match for you here today. Mizzou going to be taking on Irvine Valley College, starting off here on Haven. What do you think of these compositions going into this first map?
Let's see here. It looks like they're running... Oh, they're running identical comps here right now. We got the standard flash by Breach. Breach is a strong pick here, Andrew, our caster, who will be coming in later today. Breach is a very strong stunner on this map.
Yeah, of course, we've got starting off here with the pistol round. Pretty standard picks across the board. Not too much coming in. Sometimes we've seen teams run Jet here, but looks like we're going to be sticking with more standard picks with the Rays here. And starting off with this pistol round, let's see what Irvine is going to have. And away we go. Looks like Irvine going to be starting their push with passive and split.
Taking Garage for free right now.
There.
Yeah, nothing really happening right now as most of Irvine moves towards the middle of the map. Mizzou pretty split surrounding them. Well, you see Conch poking this long sight line. Look like anybody's going to be coming through there immediately. His team's waiting, posturing for something to happen. Some shots go off.
Bring them down.
Irvine College really hasn't committed yet.
Oh, looks like one member of Irvine going to be caught out there. Ponder picks up 2 quick kills.
Oh my
right
gosh. Classic.
And a nice clean win on the pistol round for Mizzou.
Man, you really got to check their corners there. Classic is the best gun in the game. 0 credits for 3 picks right there. Amazing.
Yeah. As we're heading into that second round, obviously that pistol round really important to get that early economy moving. Conch already going to be able to pull out the Vandal on this second map. We're also going to see Ponder. Looks like going to be pulling out the Marshall. No, actually. No, going to be going with an Ares instead, unless this is just more bait. No, he's actually going with the more standard Spectre pick, as are several other members of Mizzou. Looks like the Chamber from Irvine was looking to push A, but saw a bunch of Mizzou over there and decided, no, thank you. That teleport to get out. And looks like most of Irvine going this midpoint, planning B. We don't see teams go for this too often. Irvine
planted.
Sends 4 members over there very aggressively and gets that plant. Oh, what a nice flash on Bola. Kills traded back on the side of Irvine, but it's
one enemy
right
remaining.
And Ponder picks off another. And make that 2 more. And Mizzou goes up 2-0.
Looks like Irvine's playing very slow here. They keep creeping up mid. And they finally got the plant down this time, but they just crumbled with that 3-man flank by Mizzou.
There.
Yeah, we got 5 Vandals coming out from the side of Irvine, so maybe their strategy was go a little easy on the economy first round. Now they've gotten a bit of an advantage on econ from saving, so they'll be able to spend a bit more here. As of right now, though, Peach Cobbler has been the only one with any kills on the side of Irvine, so that's definitely got to change going into these next few rounds. They're playing pretty passive again. 3 members looking like they might want to head over to A site, but for now, Conch gets picked off by Sadachi. Bit of an overextension there by the Mizzou Chamber player. You see Crispy now backing up as a result. A lot of space being ceded over to the side of Irvine, who are now moving, creeping on over to A site. Ponder smoking this out. Let's see he was able to. Oh, he looks back for just a second. Not able to sniff out that engagement from Volk. Picks off 2. It's a 5v2 in favor of Irvine now.
Spike planted.
Spike being planted now here on A. Piggy looking for an angle to try and re-engage this, but this is definitely going to be tough. Another team really wanting to make a move. Crucially, nobody's taken that high ground from the side of Irvine. So if Mizzou decide to push up here, they will be able to get this for free. However, Bola is on that flank looking further towards that B site.
Last player standing.
Yeah. I think he's able to get one inside the smoke, but it's a nice LOS deny from Murky. He ends up giving his life for it, but Mizzou not able to win that one, and Irvine takes their first round of the series.
Mizzou's gonna do like a hybrid buy here. Not everyone can buy fully, but they're gonna buy what they can.
Yeah, it looks like pretty full on the side of Mizzou. It's gonna be that Bulldog coming Crinkle. But once again, it's going to be 5 Vandals on the side of Irvine. They were able to put that to good use last match, but Mizzou was on a bit of an econ disadvantage. So we'll see if they'll be able to do this at, on a more even playing field this time. As once again, it looks like they're going to go for a very aggressive push onto B. They're sending 3 people over there. Got their Breach and Omen looking more towards the A side, though. Oh, and Crispy just grabs 2 nice pickoffs. And that's 2 of the most important players off the board for the side of Irvine, the Chamber and the Fade. Crispy gets another one carrying this round right now. And again, it's just going to be that Breach and Omen that I mentioned earlier looking at A site. Ponder did go down, so it is a 4v2. Sadachi is able to get that plant down on A site.
Being very cautious here, using all their util.
1 enemy remaining.
Yep, Conch is able to pick up
Great
both players
flank
there. And Mizzou will be able to get the defuse here and maintain their lead.
Nice there. They choked them in on B side there. They kept pushing even though they had the advantage.
Yeah, some clean engages coming through from Mizzou right now. And now maybe we see a bit of a overeager spending from the side of Irvine. Not going to pay off that round. They are going to continue to spend big here with 4 rifles plus the Spectre for Volt. But it looks like Mizzou going to be answering back with 3 Vandals, a Phantom, and most likely Conch using his ultimate here.
Yeah.
We've seen some clips from Conch.
Oh.
Very aggressive there.
So
able to get out
close.
using the rendezvous, but right now we're seeing looks like a C site push potentially for Irvine. Sending 3 players down the middle, 2 players off on a flank, but all heading towards this C site. Somebody out. Nothing really happening right now. The Omen TP's into a more aggressive angle, but Conch really just able to command these sight lines with that tour de force. And Irvine's scared to push in right now. Got 2 members also on the A site for Mizzou. So if Irvine decides to get a little bit aggressive here, they may be able to push a man advantage. I'm not sure Mizzou knows that all 5 players are over here, and not just a few of them, since Irvine has been going with the strategy of putting a couple players on the flank, but it looks like they're all going to be heading onto site right now.
Spike planted.
The Fade player going on a bit of a flank, decides to back up. Mizzou moving back in. Conch picks off 1. Here comes that iconic sniper player right now.
Let's go!
And the Rolling Thunder is going to come out from Crispy. Plus showstoppers from both sides. A lot of ultimates being traded back and forth, but it looks like it's going in favor of Mizzou 4v2 right now. And it's just going to be Bola and the Chamber player left for the side of...
Enemy remaining.
Oh, Sadachi gets 1,
Dang.
but it is going to be Mizzou cleaning up and stretching that lead to 3 maps.
Irvine Valley is being like the most patient team I've ever seen. They played till the last 30 seconds there to plant. Insane patience by the whole team, just really staying true to default, hoping to get a pick there, but they just went on to say the last 30 seconds, almost had it.
Yeah, and this is where that over-aggressive spending can really start to snowball. 2 rounds in a row, you're buying 5 rifles, and you're not able to win either round. Is not looking good for the economy, and we're seeing a bit of a save round coming through from Irvine. This should be pretty clean for Mizzou here, although stranger things have happened. Seeing Ponder go on a pretty aggressive angle, and Irvine playing pretty passively. It looks like they're going to send 3 members were looking to go on C site, but they're going to be rotating over to the rest of the team. Looks like they're going to go for a full 5-man push here onto A. Conch is in a pretty aggressive spot right now. Prowler out from Irvine. Ooh. Nice shots from Peach Cobbler to take out Conch at that aggressive angle. And Crinkle's in a bad spot right now. Yeah. Grenade from Peach Cobbler, able to take him out.
Spike
Raise
planted.
player for Irvine, able to open up this point. Spike is down, but Piggy grabs one.
Off your feet!
Rolling Thunder out from Irvine.
Last
That
player
enables Murky to
standing.
pick off Piggy, and Volt gets Crispy. Just Ponder alive now, 1v4. This could be a pretty big upset in the save round for Irvine. Unless we see some heroics come through from Ponder. Oh boy.
Tanks.
Thrifty.
Not able to get it done. Grabs one, but not going to be able to finish off the rest in that 1v4. And so Irvine, with a nice thrifty win here. That's definitely something they need to keep this momentum going. Lead still in favor of Mizzou, 4-2.
Got
We're gonna
Conch
see
on the
Conch
op.
coming out with the operator. This is a pick we've seen from him a lot with Chamber. I mean, obviously just a really powerful character to combo with that gun. And Conch
Focus
just,
now. Eyes
I
off
mean,
me.
he has
He
a
hits
hard
those.
time missing.
He hits those.
Yeah, early aggression on the A site, but little does you know, Irvine is pushing 5 people over to C. So we're going to see that rotation come through. Conch holding that sight line with the operator on A. But everybody's moving over to C, and Peach Cobbler grabs Crispy. Once again, the Raze player showing up huge for the side of Irvine. They get 3 picks here.
Last player standing.
Yeah, and it's just going to be
Spike
Conch
planted.
alive. It looks like he's probably just going to try and hide and save this operator for next round. So this Irvine getting a bit more aggressive. Conch picks off 1v3 now, but I'm assuming he's going to be
Teleport's
looking
ready.
to just keep his operator here and hold down this sight line. Most likely going to be a round win for Irvine here, unless something crazy happens. But with the timer on the spike right now, I don't think that's likely. Most likely just going to see Conch walk away with this operator, maybe take an unfortunate soul with him if they decide to push him.
Did Mizzou full buy here this round?
Yeah, they definitely did.
Their
I think
econ.
1 Spectre was bought, but other than that, 5 rifles plus the operator. Conch narrowly missing an exit frag there, but Irvine able to cut the lead to 1 round. And we've seen Mizzou starting to stumble a little bit, but Conch able to hang on to that operator. And we'll see what they are able to do on this next round. It looks like
I think they're just sticking to default.
yeah, maybe a bit of saving coming through. We've got Piggy and Crinkle with
Stinger and Vandal.
yeah, Stinger.
Crispy is always ready.
Okay, and here comes this aggressive B push again. It looks like all of Irvine, besides their chamber player, gonna be heading over to this middle site.
Spike planted.
Coming out.
They don't know the chamber.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, Bola catches 2 trying to aggress onto the point. Nice pickoffs.
A little tag there.
Ponder grabs Bola.
Flash out!
Okay. This is recontestable, especially with Conch on this. He is in a dangerous spot though. Oh boy. Oh, Crispy grabs 1. Now it's a 3v3 scenario.
Last player standing.
Oh, but
Teleport's ready.
2 nice picks coming through for the side of Irvine. And Omen able to control that sight line, and Conch once again just trying to run away with that operator. Not able to get out.
cornered him.
Volt
Last
crucially
player
gets
standing.
that pick. 2 players go down to the side of Irvine. Murky and Sadachi not able to get out of the range of the spike blast. But now we have a tied series. And Mizzou dropping the last 3 rounds. Not a great look. As we're going to see some more saving come through. Crucially, there's some ultimates coming online for Irvine. Bola has his tour de force ready. Peach Cobbler gonna have that showstopper, and they're going in aggro. They got 5 rifles online, where Mizzou just gonna be going with the sheriffs, stingers, some
And a
default
classic
stuff.
too.
And a bit passive now. Irvine. Ooh, Conchny not able to line that up. Bola takes him out. Ponder in a bad spot. Got 3 people looking at him, but he gets a martyrdom kill right there. The nade. So it's a 3v3 now. Mizzou able to equalize a little bit here. We've seen Irvine pull off a thrifty match earlier. Maybe Mizzou can do the same.
Bring them down.
Got a Prowler coming out. Not able to get anything with that, and the plant is going to come through onto A site.
Spike
A
planted.
lot of space being ceded to Irvine here. We got the Omen ult coming out from Piggy.
Quick
That,
infill
not
on
actually
that.
going to go in.
We'll catch them.
Let's see if Mizzou can
Not
retake the
destroyed.
site here.
Cool. They're pushing in. Ooh. Bola gets some early poke through the smoke. Okay, a lot of space now being ceded to Mizzou.
Last
Bola
player
grabs
standing.
2. One for Bola, one for Sadachi. Bola closes it out with a nice pick onto Piggy. And now Irvine with the lead. Getting a little bit worried if you're rooting for Mizzou right now. Conch gonna have that operator again, but once again, I kind of criticized the economy for Irvine earlier, but they've consistently been able to roll out with very stacked loadouts.
Sure.
A lot of rifles coming out. It's going to be pretty even right now, but this is definitely a round where Mizzou, you don't want to go down 2 rounds after having a nice lead earlier in the series. You want to be able to equalize here. Once again, early passive playstyle from the side of Irvine. They're going to split this time.
Oh.
Piggy gets 2. They do trade Ponder out.
Shadows traveling.
But now it looks like Murky's going to be a little bit isolated, going to rotate to meet up with his teammates over on A site. We'll see if Mizzou is going to call for the rotate over to match this. It looks like Crinkle and Conch going to be heading over now.
Spike planted.
And crucially, they're going to have high ground control. Smoke out onto the point from Piggy. Oh, and Conch getting on the high ground with his operator. Grabs
Amazing.
one. Here he comes.
One enemy.
Grabs
Another.
2. Oh my god. Give him the 3.
Oh, so close.
Not able to get 3. Sadachi able to take him out at the end, but Piggy's going to be able to recover that operator for next round. And Crispy gets the defuse. Mizzou able to keep this series tied. Very crucial round win there.
They finally stopped the snowball by Irvine. I'd noticed that Irvine's smoke player is creating a lot of 1v1 situations, allowing him to get these picks, but Mizzou waited off those smokes at the end there and able to close out the round.
Yeah, good observation there. Gonna have some ults coming online soon for the side of Mizzou. Got the Showstopper and Rolling Thunder online already, and Conch close to that tour de force. Still holding on to that operator as well. Tour de force and Showstopper online for the side of Irvine, but once again, rolling out with 5 rifles. Even match here. Conch gonna be looking to poke early with this operator. Smoke gonna be blocking his LOS. Bola's snipped out here by the Prowler, and Crinkle grabs 1.
Get out of here.
Another one from Ponder. Great use of the util from Crinkle there on that fade pick. Able to sniff out the split push onto C, and now it looks like Irvine going to be moving all their members over to A. Conch takes a face full of damage. Able to run away a little bit, but
There.
Irvine not going to chase after him. They're going to stable on this point. Oh, Peach Cobbler grabs 3!
Down. Defender spawn.
Ponder able to equalize with a pick onto Murky, but it's a 2v2 now, and both players remaining for Irvine very low. But it's just going to be, for Mizzou very low, excuse me. Irvine able to get the plant down.
Spike planted.
Conch and Piggy gonna have to pull off some heroics here. But, I mean, operator in hand.
It's the best gun to have with that low HP
We've
pool.
seen Conch pull off some impressive feats here. Oh, and this
Last player standing.
not smoked off. Oh, and Piggy does not clear the corner behind him.
No.
Not able to smoke it out, and Irvine once again can take a 1-round lead.
Last round in the half.
As we go into the final
I
round.
can buy
Looks
for
like
you.
Conch
Retreat.
probably going to be using his
They
ultimate
are
here.
so
Yep,
dead.
there it comes.
Mizzou's
And-
having a lot of trouble retaking
Yeah,
here. What do you
otherwise-
think they need to do to beat out the Irvine's really slow approach?
Yeah,
here?
they've been taking some pretty unorthodox push, and I'm not sure Mizzou has really been ready for it. I think they're expecting the splits to be pushed, to the
You want
pushes
to
to be
play?
split,
Let's play.
when they're just not, and some of these defenders just lingering on the wrong side for too long. And once again, we see a very aggressive 5-man push on the side of Irvine.
Oh.
Wow. Piggy tries to go in aggro with that stinger, but Peach Cobbler slips him out.
Okay.
Showstopper forces on the business, taking out these people on the other side. And Conch grabs one with his ultimate, but it's 2 kills traded out. Crispy and Ponder go down.
Bring them down.
Now it's a 2v3
Spike
scenario
planted.
for Mizzou as the spike has been planted on C. Conch sniffing this out. Tour de force in hand. Ooh. Narrowly escapes there.
My ult is ready.
Not able to escape Crinkle though. Here comes a Nightfall from Crinkle.
Where are you?
Gets 2 from the side of Irvine. Answered back with the Rolling Thunder.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
Last
and it's a
player
fade
standing.
1v1. This spike has to be defused. This is gonna be.
Ooh, the jump.
Oh, and he's not able to get it. Bulk able to win that 1v1 and
Switching
escape with
sides.
his life.
That's
Not that it really matters at halftime, but Mizzou heading over to the attacking rounds, and they are down 2.
I mean, Mizzou had a great plan there to retake. They had the Fate ult. They were able to just teleport without, or sorry, defuse them without them knowing. But the breach ult and the utility they used to get them off the spike was just amazing there.
Yeah, sometimes
played.
those last rounds get a little chaotic with all the
Mhm.
ultimates being traded back and forth. But from the chaos, Irvine rises, and they are entering the second half. Their defense up 7-5. Mizzou did take the last pistol round at the beginning of
Did.
last half, so we'll see what they're able to do here on their first attacking round starting now.
Bring them
Looks like
down.
it's going to be push up the middle with Conch probing that
Satchel out.
C side. Conch are looking to get in aggressive. Try to slow from.
Oh,
Wow, that was impressive blind fire through the smoke.
Under hacking.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I'd raised my eyebrows at if I saw that in my games. Spike is planted, but Mizzou off site right now. Volt.
They
gonna
don't
be
know.
Sticking the defuse.
They're sticking the defuse.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Is there a Valorant equivalent of a C9? Because I think
bullet.
that was just.
There is for the Razel, but not.
Yeah.
It's just pros don't stick, or pros. No,
Yeah,
they always
Mizzou
stick.
not expecting the stick there, and they're able to get the cleanup kills at the end. But hey, Spike getting defused, not great look. And they just don't contest the point.
Pros don't fake is the right. I said it wrong, but yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, nice bluff comes out from the side of Irvine, and Mizzou does not call it. They do call it. I don't know what the saying is there. Anyway, Mizzou going to be playing a bit passive, except for Ponder, who's in a very aggressive angle. The rest of Mizzou looking once again to push towards B site. And Irvine playing very split defense. Prowler narrowly does not find Ponder. And Ponder grabs one, but answered back Murky and Volk. Spike in Crinkle's hands. Oh, wow!
Spike down B.
Bola
Last
barely
player
is
standing.
going down, but is going to be able to be taken out. But Murky, Sadachi, they're able to stabilize, and another round win for Irvine. Stretching this lead to 4 maps. This is the biggest lead we've seen so far in this series.
They're still not able to full buy. They'll have the bonus here. Going with light armor sheriffs all around, except for Stinger for Piggy.
Yeah, Mizzou definitely gonna want to try and get this econ back on track if they can. Maybe force a save round, but
Most
also-
likely they'll be going for default here just to get picks off.
yeah. Let's see. Pretty common strategy. Conch going off on his place and poking at C with the rest of the team going to A site. Crinkle goes
Oh,
down
Spike down
immediately.
A.
Picks to answer back from Mizzou though. Conch finds one on the C site. As looks like he's making the call for the rest of the team to move over there. Besides, I don't know. Ponder's going to be making his way over there now as well. Oh, Murky grabs Conch though, holding down the fort all by himself. Looks like the Rays from the side of Irvine also going to be rotating behind the Mizzou players. Be expecting this threat from the side. And Piggy is in a very bad spot. Grabs Peach Cobbler. Looks like Murky is there. Piggy able to get out, but
narrowly gets out with
Yeah.
6 HP.
Last player standing.
oh, Crispy misses, and Murky and Sadachi able to come back in, and they'll be able to get this defuse. Low health bars across the board, but Irvine once again gets it done. And they're going to go up 10-5 here in just a second.
Mizzou, they'll get their first full buy round this next round, and it looks like Irvine will definitely use their bonus gun weapon. So we'll see. Mizzou does have the advantage here if they choose to keep their Spectre. Yep, we're seeing our first full buy on attack here.
Alright, we'll see what they'll be able to do with this. Obviously down 5 rounds, not a position you really want to be in, especially with the early success they had in this map.
Teleport's ready.
But God. Looks like Bola just gonna be going with the Headhunter. A couple players saving on the side of Irvine, who I think I saw a last minute Spectre buy from the Rays. Very split right now from both teams. And Crinkle draws
Ooh.
first blood, picking off Murky. Peach Cobbler answers back though. Snips out Conscious flank. But it's picks being traded across the board. Now it's a 3v3. Piggy finds Peach Cobbler. Just like and Crispy are going to be heading over to A site for this plant.
Oh, they don't.
Piggy uses the ult to get in a very aggressive position.
Spike
And it
down
looks like he
A.
may have seen Sadachi looking to take that angle. Wolf finds one.
Oh,
Oh, and Piggy's hit by the Prowler. Excited. Another Prowler comes out but is destroyed.
got Chamber lurking up flank here.
Yeah.
Last
He's gonna
player
catch
standing.
him
Ooh,
off
and
guard.
they do not see Bola. He grabs one.
Blinding.
Line comes out, coming in, and Bola saw that from a mile away. 11-5 now for Irvine. Things starting to get a little dicey here for Mizzou. Not able to capitalize on their full buy round.
Mizzou's just gonna. It looks like they're going for the full buy in the last round here. Just get any picks off they can here to hurt their econ.
Yeah, we see this pretty often. Going in with a low-cost lineup. And into 5 rifles on the side of Irvine. But yeah, Mizzou gonna obviously the goal here, try to get a thrifty win, but obviously knowing that might not be that likely. Just try and get some good econ going here. We're gonna see some aggressive movement over towards the C site. And Mizzou getting a lot of early space. Crinkle with the plant. And this is definitely the start you want to a thrifty round like this. Getting this early positioning, getting set up. Spike is planted, and Irvine, they are all here. Move in. But, Conch holding down this angle with the Headhunter. Oh, and here comes the showstopper. Going for the defuse again. Let's see if they're able to stop him this time. Peach Cobbler picks off Piggy.
They're
And it
not
looks like nobody's going to be
faking
able to get there, and Volk gets the defuse. And it's match point for Irvine.
Last player
As we
standing.
see in the last minute bloodbath, trying to get some exit picks. Not looking good. Obviously, thrifty round. You win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, you're looking for econ. And Mizzou, they get Conch's ultimate online, so they're going to be able to save some money there by having him use that tour de force. Ponder, obviously, with the showstopper as well. 4 rifles for Piggy, Ponder, Crinkle, Crispy. 5 rifles on the side of Irvine, though. So, getting a little dicey.
You want to play? Let's play.
Let's see what they're able to do. Moving over to A site, which is where most of Irvine is concentrated. It's just going to be Murky holding down on C. Ponder and Piggy looking for an angle up the middle as, Piggy and Conch looking for an angle up the middle. So we see Crispy and Ponder over on A. Conch posturing with this tour de force. Sniff out.
They know
the
2 of them
Omenals.
are mid now.
Yeah. Just waiting. Everybody's being patient here. And obviously you don't want to get too over aggressive here. And it's Bola drawing first blood. He goes down and grabs another. As both of the players pushing C down.
Last player
Oh, and
standing.
Ponder goes in aggro. Peach and Cobbler grabs 2. Just Crinkle. Sends out his ult, but it's going to be a flawless win to close out Haven for Irvine College.
Irvine is just extremely patient, and their utility usage, they're able to take so much ground with their utility.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like Mizzou. It definitely looked like Irvine had a bit of a unique playstyle. I'm not sure Mizzou was entirely ready for it.
And I think, again, just that extreme patience. Like, Irvine was willing to wait out Mizzou on everything. Mizzou was making most of the initiations there, and they just got out-utiled. But
Yeah, I definitely think you saw that near the end. Ponder just decided, now 2 of our players went down. We're going in aggro. But Irvine, they're content to just sit back and let the Mizzou players come to them.
yeah.
Pick them off more methodically. It was an exciting map 1, but we'll be back with map 2 after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We got more Valorant action coming to you right after this. Welcome back to Mizzou Esports Valorant. Short break, but we are back here on map 2, Ascent. Map we haven't seen in a while. Mizzou went down in pretty dominant fashion against Irvine College in that first map on Haven. But moving over to Ascent is a bit more of a wild card. We haven't seen Mizzou play this in a while.
That is true. And this is also Irvine's map pick. And just judging by how they played with the Mizzou's map pick, they definitely have the advantage here, I believe. So they adapted to Mizzou's playstyle and was able to overcome them.
Yeah, Mizzou on defense to start here. A little bit of a difference from the first map is that not going to be a full mirror matchup. Mizzou opting for Sova over Irvine's Fade. But we're going to see some Killjoy here on this map. Not something we see a lot of. Also interesting to see the this is one of the few maps that we're not going to see Chamber on. Obviously a pretty dominant pick, but and one of the signatures for Conch. But Conch actually going to be playing Omen here on this on Ascent here. Rolling out, we'll see how it goes on the pistol round.
Here.
I believe these have gone 1-to-1. Mizzou taking 1 on the first map. Losing that second one. We'll see what they're able to do here on this defense. Ponder able to destroy that Prowler. It looks like a split push starting to get a little bit more organized from the side of the line. Oh, wow. See Ponder gets sniffed out and dashes into another unfavorable position. Able to take one with him, but that's 3 picks from the side of Irvine as they're moving very aggressively over onto this A site. Crinkle able to get one with a random ricochet from that shock dart. And 2v2 now. Piggy not able to check his corners properly though, and Bolt picks him off. Just Crinkle alive here with a sliver of HP, and he is going to go down as that first pistol round going in favor of Irvine.
Irvine went pretty quick there, I would say, for the most part, compared to their usual pushes.
Yeah, we're going to see, looks like Irvine's setting up for a very aggressive push onto B site. Let's see what Mizzou is going to do for this. Looks like
Eyes up.
they might be in a good position for this. It looks like they're just having Piggy sit over on A, and most of the rest of the team did for B site. And it's Ponder drawing first blood with 2. Nice picks from him. Able to get shut down by Sadachi. Peach Cobbler also grabs another, but Conch equalizes, and it is a 3v2 for the side of Mizzou. Stabilizing here on this B site. Irvine still looking for an angle to engage. They got that KO and fade. A lot of great utility online.
Cover going out.
Smoke from Conch. Block this LOS. Taunt comes out from Volk.
It misses him.
A lot of util coming out.
Oh,
wow!
very close.
Sadachi. I mean, not checking his corners. Conch kind of hiding over there, but Sadachi able to flick around and take him out real quickly with that stinger.
One enemy
Crispy
remaining.
grabs one.
Last player standing.
Nice.
Able to finish off Sadachi. Last player standing. And the defuse is going to come through. Mizzou starting off able to equalize. Got a tied game in these first 2 rounds.
How about I only bring a ruler?
He didn't check that because the Prowler didn't clear it. Like,
Yeah.
the Prowler, it looked like it did, but it didn't. So, it almost get able to get the pick there with the classic.
Yeah. Conch
Oh, we're
not
seeing.
able to get as much value as he really wanted out of that position.
You can see the Sova Odin
Crinkle
here.
hovering over the Odin, yeah. We'll see if this is
Classic.
maybe just a bait, but looks like some pretty heavy spending from Mizzou. Marshall for Bola. Interesting.
Cover going out.
Like a bit of a thrifty round for the side of Irvine. Is Mizzou going to be holding this A site? Crispy in this B site line, as is Ponder. Taking a lovely gander at that corner. He's just waiting.
Flash.
Ponder gets the first kill. You see Mizzou going to be backing up, ceding a bit of space, as the majority of Irvine is moving towards this middle lane.
Shutting them down.
Trying to maybe rotate over and go for the B site.
Bomb grenade out.
Yeah, Piggy and Crinkle holding this down over here. Looks like the call for the rotate is going to come
Revealing
through.
area.
Swap. Turn it down.
Ponder coming over. Oh, and here comes the Odin. Crinkle cuts down Sadachi.
30 seconds
Oh.
left.
Ponder tries to go in aggressive, but Bola shuts that down. But Bowler got another one. Okay, this Marshall pick potentially paying off as it's a 2v2. Health bar advantage is in favor of Mizzou right now,
remaining.
and Piggy grabs his equivalent.
10 seconds left.
Spike's still in the hands of the enemy Fade, who is making a mad dash over to A site to potentially get this plant off with just 4 seconds left, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Ooh, just barely. Volk most likely going to be able to escape with his life.
You see Irvine there? Like, it seemed like they were pushing quick there, but they were still slow and waiting for Mizzou to over-rotate and just pick them off there.
Yeah, it almost feels like Mizzou is taking a page out of their book and playing a bit more passively, playing more carefully, not making these, apart from that dash from Ponder, not making any of these ridiculously aggressive plays that we kind of saw not pay off in the first map. And Crinkle he still has an Odin. So, Knives coming out for Ponder. He's picking this middle lane. Oh, gets two right off the rip. Bullet shuts him down. Really, it's been the Killjoy popping off a lot for the side of Irvine. But that's going to be the last one alive for them right now. Suppressing fire coming down from Crinkle on that Odin. And yeah, Piggy able to once again shut down his equivalent on the other side. Mizzou. This is kind of a similar story to what we saw in map 1, taking an early lead here. And potentially able to stretch an econ advantage. Once again, Crinkle, they haven't been able to get the Odin out of it.
Yeah, he's held on to it for quite a while.
We'll see what Ponder is going to be picking here. It's just going to be a Vandal. 4 rifles in the Odin on the side of Mizzou versus 5 rifles for Irvine.
Turn out.
Again, Piggy going to be holding. Oh, Piggy's very much caught out. Able to walk away, but yeah, it almost looked like 3 members to the side of Irvine were ready to. Oh, and shut down by Crinkle though. Yeah, don't want to be on the receiving end of that Odin.
Here.
Before. Irvine getting set up on A site. They're gonna get the plant off, and a lot of space given over to them. Watch gonna be rotating back over. Here comes the null surge on the side of Irvine.
Right here.
Alright, knows nobody's on that high ground. Able to clear it out with the Odin. Nightfall comes out from the side of Irvine as well. And it's a trade. Crinkle grabs one, but gives his life for it. Conscious able to equalize, grabbing Volk. Once again, Peach Cobbler able to equalize. Trades across the board, 2v2.
1 enemy remaining.
And Conch and Crispy able to finish it out. The defuse is going to come through, ending the round for Mizzou.
Mizzou looking really good now. They got the snowball rolling. Their econ is great.
Conch able to recover Crinkle's Odin.
The nightmare is becoming real.
Alright, 4-1. This is looking good. Gonna have the Killjoy and the Hunter's Fury online for the side of Mizzou. Blade Storm coming out for Peach Cobbler. We'll see if he decides to use it this round, but it looks like going to be a bit of a budget round for the side of Irvine. It's going to be some Sheriff, Spectre, Stinger.
Get out of my way!
It is going to be the Blade Storm used by Peach Cobbler. As Irvine looking to push over to B side. All 5 members looking over that way. Ponder narrowly gets out. Isn't that dash? Prowler out. Oh! Not sure what Ponder was doing there. Gets caught out. Crispy able to detect 3 players pushing over here. Although Piggy's still sitting on A side. Killjoy comes out. As well as the Hunter's Fury. Very passive right now.
Yeah, even with
Crinkle,
their pick. Not quick to
What did that wall
rush.
ever do to you, man? Okay, here goes Conch. Grabs one. First pick off this round for Mizzou. And he's going to be able to grab another. Cool. Crispy grabs 2 as well. Just going to be Bola alive. He's seen definitely a star player of this map so far for Irvine.
Oh,
But,
the
facing
jiggle
down the suppressive
pea.
fire from,
30 seconds left.
Crinkle. Yeah, not going to be able to do much there. Just able to command that sight line. Man, we've talked in previous series about Crinkle and Conch and the Operator, but this map has definitely been Crinkle and the Odin. And it looks like we are going to have a bit of a mid-map substitution. Not of the kind you think, though. Please welcome Andrew to the desk.
Hey, how's it going? A little late, unfortunately, class. A late night class, but finally got to make it. Saw the end of map number 1 on Haven. Unfortunate loss there, but glad to see that Mizzou, even after that unfortunate loss, they are bringing it back on this map number 2. 5-1 currently, and IVC are having to call a timeout here.
Yeah. Thankfully giving us some perfect time to get you subbed in. How's my play-by-play?
From what I saw, it was pretty alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
You keep complimenting me. I deserve it.
You're doing well. But we got everything back on track now, and we're getting into this next round. Mizzou up 5-1, so doing very well on map number 2 of Ascent.
Yeah, not a map we've seen from Mizzou in a while, but well, maybe they should pick it more often. It's working out well for them.
Claw through them.
Omenelt ready to go for Conch. Usually we see Piggy on this pick, but we're not going to be played on this map. It's going to be Conch, Piggy on the Killjoy. Also online with Crispy as well, as a split push coming out from Irvine. They're sending Bola alone on the flank towards B with the rest of the 4 members poking towards A. And Mizzou looks like they realize the main push is coming towards A. Gonna have the rotate coming over.
Yeah.
Although Piggy's still on B site.
Conch holding Cat. 3 members up towards mid, though. There is no alarm bot there currently, so Crinkle forced to go back and hold for the market. And it looks like this A hit might turn into a little bit of a B split. We see the Killjoy making their way through B main. Does get tagged. A nice knife there. Finds some information. And Ponder gets dinked down to 71. Trying to find anything. Piggy gets taken down by Peach Cobbler on the flank. And there's going to be the call. They're going to be heading over to B. It looks like there's going to be from the shadows as well to rotate over. And Cobbler on the flank finds Crispy. Not looking in the back of the head. But Crinkle finds the trade back. Conch finds the flank as well. There goes Soda on the side. Now it's going to be a 3v3 retake here. No ultimates for either side right now. They do have Conch on the flank. Dog does find a little bit of info as well as the tether there on the Crinkle with the Odin. Try to get some sort of spray down, get some sort of damage, but nothing yet. A lot of smokes, a lot of cover here to work with. There's going to be the jet dash. There's going to be some nano swoops as well. Stall everything. Conch gets taken down through the smoke. There's the tag as well. Bola on the flank through market finds the last 2. And IVC finds the map point for round number 2.
Yeah, able to stop this snowball that had been going for a couple rounds now and get the Odin out of the hands of Crinkle. Let's see. And there were some important ults used there. Obviously, Conscious from the shadows. I say important ults. May have just been that one. We're gonna see.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
See what weapons are being picked here from each side. Doesn't really matter. Looks like a very aggressive push coming out through onto the A site.
Ooh.
Oh, and
the
operator not really get anything there.
Here's gonna be the A hit. There's gonna be flash. There's gonna be the dog Conch all by him, blows him on site and try to find anything, finds nothing. Volk takes him out and Crinkle forced to play this shock dart lineup, throws it out. Biggie has some swarm grenades as well. Finds some damage onto Peach as he gets the kill. A nice headshot there. There's gonna be the scan. Trying to find the wall bang, not gonna find anything. There comes out the lockdown. Soda finds Crispy. They're trying to push the lockdown, but Piggy with 4. A nice spray down. They're trying to find the 5th, and there's the ace. Piggy saving the round. A huge lockdown and a huge spray down over by Cat and Tree. Finds all 5 members of IVC. Quite the one for the playbooks there.
I mean, they just lined up in a straight line for him.
Text the pod again.
It's like, here's your 4K, sir. Piggy just cleaning house at the end there.
Yeah, Piggy playing some aim labs over by tree. Very, very well done. Really securing that round there from Mizzou. Looked a little bit iffy at the start with some of those frags going the other team's way, but Piggy really bringing things back under his control.
Yeah, crucially, Econ still going to be in favor of Mizzou. It was a heavy spending round, but you see Ponder able to buy the operator for a second round in a row. And it looks like he's going to be moving on over to B site with this, poking this angle. From Irvine decides to come this way.
Irvine.
Two members.
Irvine forced to save. They do have a hero Vandal in their hands, but we'll have to see if they can make that work. A nice crossfire set up over towards B, but Bola with the Sheriff finds the first frag. There's going to be the lockdown as well. Crispy forced into a bad situation. They do break the lockdown in the end, but here comes the squad as there goes the dash. Peach probably able to find Crispy. 3 versus 5 now. Mizzou on the back foot. They have the Fade Ultimate as well. Nightfall for this retake. They picked up the rifles as well of the members who've fallen. That's going to be the tag. Jet is playing very, very close. They need to be careful and they need to watch out for Peach Cobbler over by logs. There's going to be the Nightfall. Conch falls. Unfortunately, there's a nice Sheriff shot. And now Mizzou looking like they're just going to run for the hills. 2 versus 5 with this decay, and the silence means that they don't really have a chance for this retake. All of you see Irvine's members are so low as well, but fortunately none of the kills go the way of Mizzou. As a spike should explode here shortly. Might see if Crinkle can find some sort of exit frag.
Thrifty.
If they come over their way towards heaven, but looks like they're just going to be playing it safe.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of low health bars across the board for Irvine, but Mizzou just not able to convert. Irvine takes another one. We're going to see not too much online from Mizzou besides Crispy's Null Surge, which can be nothing to be underestimated, but really it's been the Killjoy players defining this round for both teams. Bola constantly getting those opening picks, and obviously we saw that massive 4K from Piggy earlier, but see what comes out of that.
Yeah, Null, the KO ultimate, very, very powerful for some of these retakes or for some of these executes, can really stop Irvine in their tracks, as Conch has set up this one way, seeing if Irvine wants to try and challenge it. But it doesn't look like they want to, as 3 members over towards A, including the spike. There's going to be the recon dart to clear out anything close as well. So Mizzou know that B main is clear for now. So Irvine are just trying to quietly make their way through A. We see some smokes coming down as well. Turret does get destroyed. There's going to be the alarm bat as well. It's spray. Piggy's trying to find something. Peach Cobbler get out of there with just a little bit of damage. Conch throws out a shock dart. Here comes the drone as well. Scout out information. A nice tag there. Tries to find any sort of spray, but not able to find anything. Smokes are coming down, but Bola, nice headshot there on the Conch. There goes the smokes. Ponder dash ready, looking for something, trying to make anything happen. A nice, here comes the null command as well from Crispy, turning off all the abilities. They have no util. Nice dart there, finds 2. Crinkle finds the frag there as the multiple or A main. Volk finds 2 though. Crinkle falls. Crispy finds 1. Ponder finds 1. 1 versus 1. Ponder 18 HP and not able to find it as Volk finds the last frag. A very, very close retake there, but Irvine takes it in the end.
Yeah, quite the back and forth there, but Volk able to hold down the fort as the last man standing. And it looks like Mizzou's economy taking a hit from that. Might have to go with a bit of a thrifty round, as we're seeing a full buy come through for Irvine.
Irvine
and
plenty
obviously throwing that null command in there as well. Not ideal. Ponder has his ult online, but looks like he's just going to be opting for a Vandal this round instead. So, very aggressive push onto B.
Yeah, very, very aggressive. Both the Paranoia and the knife used to get them off. Crinkle and Conch all alone on site. Piggy gonna see what he can do with just the stinger in hand. Tries to find the spray, but Volk finds him instead. Now Conch looking for anything. Looking main, but Bull's looking at him a little bit faster. Finds the nice headshot there. Now Ponder finds one. Crispy finds one as well. Very winnable as Ponder finds the second before getting taken down. But Crispy has the gun in hand, but Soda finds that last frag. 1 HP to his name, so very, very close.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah,
like
not
Irvine.
able to sniff out that his equal, the other enemy KO. So going into this last round and a half, Mizzou with a narrow lead, just one map, as Irvine's been able to come back in these last few rounds. Once again, though, we're seeing the Crinkle Odin. We saw this a few maps ago. Come back in their favor, obviously. Last map, spend all you want.
Yeah, a couple big ultimates available. There's going to be the Paranoia as well. It does get tagged up by that 0 points, so no knives available for the time being, as here comes Irvine's null command to turn off all of the abilities. Killjoy so hard to do anything but Peach Cobbler the dash. Crinkle's Odin not good enough that time, as the first frag goes over to Irvine this time. Piggy does have this lockdown though, and Nightfall is used for Irvine, so the only ultimates available are the Jet and the Omen. Bolo falls, Conch finds Volcans, finds Sad. Soda, and here comes Conch's own ultimate as well. Get out this information on backside.
One enemy remaining.
They don't know where to go. This lockdown is pushing them off of sight. Ponder finds the last frag. Easy round here. Nice retake from Mizzou. And a nice ultimate usage from the team means that they go up on this half 7-5. So a nice way to end the half. Up a couple rounds, so you have a little bit of a buffer, even if you lose pistol.
Yeah, definitely one of the best executed rounds we've seen from Mizzou so far. Able to really just surround Irvine's setup on that B site and kind of pick them apart methodically. This is definitely more akin to what we saw from Irvine in the first map. Playing patiently, not going too over aggressive. And Mizzou, once again, just great execution as close out their defensive rounds with a win, heading over to offense now.
Yeah, hopefully they can do a little bit better this time on offense than on the Haven map. Was unfortunate. Not able to pick up too many rounds last time, so we'll see if their strategy has developed at all. And we'll see how the team comp as well changes. It is a very different team comp than we see on the Haven, as Crispy tagged.
Dancing with death there.
Yeah, the one way as well. Conch TP's across. Can easily get out, has another one of those shadow steps. There's going to be the molly forcing Conch out of that position, so Irvine playing this very well, playing to secure this A main. Crispy with the little jump peek, and Conch as well to make sure that they can have this, but Soda has the flash. It pops, they're not able to get anything off of it though, but they do have that space, and Crispy, they see the gun. They know he's close. There's going to be the second one. Crispy dodges it down very low. So that's going to be first blood over to Mizzou. But Peach Cobbler finds the frag back on Crispy to even things out.
I think Sadachi may have hit himself with his own flash there.
Might have, but we'll have to see. Ponder, now the team rotating back over to B. The Haunt comes out mid, doesn't find anything. As the execute looking like it's going to be over towards the speed. There's going to be the dash. There's going to be the dart. They're all over sight already. Ponder's dropping that door. Smokes are down. There's going to be the Prowler through the smoke to get a little bit of information. But Piggy already looking. There's going to be a Paranoia on to 2. As Bull is hit by his own teammate's Paranoia, but it doesn't matter. He's able to find the kill. Piggy able to find that, as Crinkle's able to find another. Conch lurking in the smoke, trying to find the last one, all down to Peach Cobbler in a 3 versus 1. Make it a 2 versus 1 as he finds Piggy. Conch is very, very low, and so is Crinkle. 1 HP on both of them. They got to be very careful in this 2v1.
Yeah, and they don't realize. Oh, now they do. Peach Cobbler's gotten behind them.
Scanning ahead.
There's going to be the Paranoia. There's going to be the dart. They get the tags. They're getting the dinks, as there's going to be the kill through the wall. Conch able to find the last one. And Mizzou take the pistol 8-5 now. and should be able to take it 9-5 here.
Yeah, the recon bolt, pretty huge, coming out from Crinkle. They're able to reveal Peach Cobbler's location. Got a little bit worried there. We saw a couple times on Haven where Irvine kind of just stuck the defuse, and Mizzou just did not contest it. So I was a little afraid that it might be doing the same thing there, but Recon Bolt comes out, sniffs out the jet, and we're going on the next round.
And it looks like it's just going to be a quick A hit. There's going to be the flash. They're going to be dashing out, but watch out as there's a shorty close by. Ponder and Crinkle able to find their frags, but through the smoke, Murky and Volk find theirs. Nice haunt. They're able to pick up 2, but Mizzou do have the numbers, and they should have the spike plant here as Ponder pulls out the Sheriff, not able to land the shot, but the Spectre's good enough. They hear the knife on the door. Door goes down, so they know where this last one's rough location is, and they're just holding it. There's going to be the smoke. It's Volk, just a classic in hand. Should go over to Mizzou with the spike ticking. There shouldn't really be any way for this fade to do too much, and Conch, Phantom as well. The full buy up on this second round. Spray through the wall. Tries to find anything, but Conch is able to find that last frag, and a nice round there by Mizzou. They ran into the stack, but it didn't quite matter that Shorty not able to do enough.
Yeah, you see just waiting out that smoke. Once they see that Volk is not trying to push through that, they know that he's behind that corner and just unload into there and take it out pretty quickly. Nice round for Mizzou, who definitely are looking a lot stronger here on Ascent compared to that last round on Haven. Looks like maybe a bit of a safe run through, maybe a bit of overspending for Mizzou.
Mizzou looks like they're just going to go ahead and go for a bonus. They do have the one rifle in the hands of Conch. See if he can do something with it, but everyone else, Sheriffs, SMGs, nothing too crazy. Just keep their economy up, and Irvine has decided to go ahead and buy. They do have enough money after that second round save. So rifles in the hands of all of their members, as Mizzou playing much slower this round.
Yeah, a lot more patient. Looks like they're actually going to back off from this A-side push as Ponder finds one on B.
And nice frag there on Ebola, and dashed out onto site, trying to draw these rotations, but hasn't, as Volk waiting for Ponder to push a little bit too aggressive for the rifle. And the call from Mizzou is to go ahead and hit over towards this B side. The smokes are going to come down. There's going to be the Prowler. Does get some information. Suppressed there onto the jet there from Jacrispy. Door not down yet. Spike does going to get planted though, as Jacrispy not able to land the shots with the Bulldog. And there's going to be the lockdown though from Mizzou. Crinkle, a nice 2K with the Sheriff in his hands. Looking for 3, not able to find it though, as Piggy finds it with the Spectre. This lockdown coming in is huge, as Mizzou able to clutch up the round, take the bonus, steal that away from Irvine.
Yeah, Piggy and Crinkle, they're really just comboing together. The ults plus those 2 nasty Sheriff headshots, able to open that up. Those were some just incredible flicks there. And we're going to see 5 rifles coming out. It looks like mostly going to be Sheriffs and the one Ghost to the side of Irvine. So you're definitely going to have the weapon advantage coming in. We've seen Irvine pull off these thrifty maps already.
Irvine forced to save is already Mizzou running out on the side. Turret gets broken there, and Piggy finds Bola. A nice shot there through the smoke. Suppressed as well, but isn't able to get too much. Sadochi finds Jacrispy with a molly himself, so making things a little bit closer as Murky, a nice Sheriff shot there to even things out. Shock Dart gets a little bit of damage as these swarm grenades towards this door, stalling a little bit. Crinkle trying to get any sort of damage to the smoke as the Prowler does blind Piggy. As there goes the Paranoia, second Prowler as well. Trade comes out, Crinkle finds 2 as Launch able to clean up that last kill.
Yeah, once again, Crinkle coming in clutch with 2 quick frags. Destroyed the last round. And Mizzou, they're up 6 rounds. I think this is the largest lead we've seen on any map this series. Besides, well, actually I take that back.
Yeah, map 1, fortunately.
Coming
But
through.
another timeout here from Irvine. Trying to reassess their situation, try to figure out what's going wrong. As Mizzou did steal away that third round save there. So that was pretty big. And last round was a little bit close. They were on an eco. They were able to pick up 3. But in the end, Mizzou is able to take it. Bring themselves very close to map point here on map number 2. So what do you think, Mizzou needs to keep doing in order to keep this success and this keeping this train rolling?
I mean, like you said, these rounds have been very close, but Mizzou they're focused, they're playing patiently, they're not making aggressive mistakes, and I think that's what's winning them these really close 3v3 scenarios. And obviously just a lot of clutch factor coming through. We've seen big plays from Piggy and Crinkle coming out in those last 2 rounds. Specifically, Crinkle just has come up huge. You just need to see more of that. A lot of good patience coming through, good execution, and this timeout going to be closing out. Mizzou keep going on their attacking route of 11-5. Once again, their largest lead on any map this series so far.
Right here.
Get out of my way!
Revealing it.
There's the Prowler. There's going to be the Hunter's Fury Bird early. Gets a tag, trying to get the kill, but the dash away. Hunter looking for the knives, not able to find it there. Gets taken down. Volk gets taken. That kill is, they need to be careful of wide. They need to clear it, and I think they're going to. Murky gets 1, but not able to find anything else's. Conch TPs right into the crosshair of Bola. This round could get saved here. Crispy finds 1. There's going to be the flash. Has very powerful ultimate online as well as Crinkle. This timing, this lurk. He could go huge.
Do they know?
They don't know. They have no idea. Now they know as he finds the first. But that's going to even things out. There's going to be the dart. Does get a tag. Does get the spray through the walls. Crinkle. This is huge.
Now do they know, though?
Oh, they should know. There's going to be the drone to scout out. Does get the tag. Well, not the tag. Does get the spot. Breaks the eye. They know where he is. This is so close. Down to 2 HP. But it doesn't matter. Crinkle finds the 3rd kill for him. A nice flank there through mid. Able to clean up and save that round for Mizzou.
Yeah, Mizzou taking firm control of this map heading into match point at 12-5. And once again, Crinkle has been coming up huge this map. Yeah, I have nothing else to say there. He's been coming up huge. And they didn't even have to use the null command there. Crispy still has that online. They are going to be pushing into 4, potentially 5 ultimates for the side of Irvine. So this could be dangerous. Although, ideally, if you're Irvine, you're going to want to save those.
There's going to be the null commander running already through Cat. There's going to be a smoke down towards tree. There's going to be the dash. Ponder going huge, looking for more than 1. Only if able to find it. But Piggy able to find 1. Sonochi able to find the trade. But that's going to be a 3 versus 3. They do still have the null command up. But never mind, is the nade able to find Sonochi? To Crispy. You got to look to your left. This Peach Cobbler finds that. There's going to be the lockdown. But Crinkle's got the lineups. He's got the nerds.
Last player standing.
But actually, the lineup doesn't land. It's just off a little bit. And Peach Cobbler is able to find that last frag.
Yeah, once again, like I mentioned, though, it's a lot of ults used on the side of Irvine. Ideally, you'd want to budget these more, but they have to spend big to keep themselves in this match. Obviously, a do-or-die situation like that, it's not the worst thing in the world, but as you see, Mizzou getting closer. They're going to be able to roll out here with 5 rifles. They're getting close to Piggy's lockdown. 3 ultimates still online for Irvine, but it's looking a bit more dangerous. Obviously, Mizzou's got several rounds. They can lose several rounds and come back here.
Yeah, Mizzou's got quite the bit of a buffer, and it looks like it's going to be another fast hit. All 5 members over towards the east side. There's going to be the knife. There's going to be the dart. They're going to be clearing out all of this area, but counter Killjoy is stalling quite a bit. Ponder taking that very low, and the dark able to find something, but Ponder doesn't matter. He's able to find 2. Doesn't need to care as he's deafened, but flash there from Satochi, and there's going to be the null command as well, but it doesn't get too much as he gets taken down very quickly to that revived state. Crinkle does get taken down, but it's all down to Volk. Doesn't matter that his teammate is in this revive state. He can't get to him.
Enemy remaining.
And there it is. Conch finds the last frag. Mizzou take it 13-6. We're going to map number 3.
Yeah, impressive turnaround to the series here. Almost a reverse of what we saw on Haven. Mizzou taking this map with in a pretty commanding fashion after getting kind of blown out on Haven. Ascent goes their way.
Yeah, definitely a kind of a reverse of that map number 1. Map number 1 was like what, 13-5, 13-6, and now Mizzou take it 13-6. So, very well done, very good. Able to reassess their situation, bring things back, get back, in the zone under their control, and able to take this map very handedly. So, very, very well done. But we've got just a little bit of a break as we get ready for map number 3. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Mizzou takes map number 2 very convincingly, 13-6. So we're going on to map number 3, which is Icebox, the decider in this best of 3 series versus UC Irvine. I am K9 here with my co-caster. We're getting right into things real quickly here.
Yeah, going into this last map of the series, the deciding map. We're going to head over to Icebox. Some interesting compositional differences here. Once again, it's going to be one team running the Fade and one team running the Sova, just like we saw last map. But interestingly enough, that's going to be switch teams. Mizzou going to be opting for the Fade this round, while Irvine has the Sova. Also the Raze on the side of Mizzou. Pretty common pick for them on this map, but a little bit unorthodox in the grand scheme of things. Starting off, Mizzou on the attacking side. Once again, Conch on Chamber. Not something we were able to see last map, but obviously we've seen him do some crazy stuff here on this map, specifically with that Chamber pick.
Yeah, Conch, very, very well known for his Chamber, can definitely have pop-off moments. A little bit of a comp switch last game, was playing the smokes instead, and had Piggy on the Sentinel, but Mizzou already making away very quickly here through the B. Already have this a lot of control here, and Honor has this nade, does get the suck as well, and a nice kill there, opening things up, looking for more than one, but only able to find one. This Sonochi able to find two. So Wall is going to be down for the rest of the round, as Biggie did fall. And a nice flank there from Volk, able to find Crispy. Is Conch by himself, finds one, but Spike is not planted for him, as Peach Cobbler able to find that frag. Unfortunate timing. Nice opening pick there from Ponder, but unfortunately not able to find anything else after that.
Yeah. Ponder going in pretty aggressively with this Raze pick, which is obviously what you want to be doing, but a little bit too aggressive. Sadachi able to equalize, pick off two with the Sage. Over to this next round. You can see once again Mizzou going to be forced on to a bit of a pistol round. Piggy and Stinger. Spectres on the side for Ryan.
Under nice opening frag there on Debola to start things off once again. Doesn't see the person below him as Volk finds that frag to even things out. Did his job though, got that first frag, so that's pretty big. And Mizzou, they're running over to A. Crinkle gets this orb as well, gets him closer to having a very powerful Nightfall. And there's going to be plants, so 4 versus 4 retake here for Mizzou, as Peach Cobbler finds Crispy there, opening things off on this retake as Conch finds the refrag onto Volk as Piggy finds Merc, so there goes the doppelgangers, as it's just down to Sodachi as Crinkle through the box, doesn't even need to see him, and they take this second round right back from underneath Irvine's nose.
Yeah, tying up this series 1-1. Mizzou not gonna be digging an early hole. We're gonna see
That works.
a bit of a full buy coming out, well, mostly full.
Yeah, Mizzou did save, so they do have plenty of money to buy those rifles. Conch and Crinkle keeping the Spectres from the previous round because they picked them up for free. And Irvine now forced onto a save, 2 Sheriffs, but that's it, as Peach Cobbler has done crazy things before. See if they can do some crazy things again, as Mizzou very, very quickly running through. They find the Sage, and they find the Jet.
Comes the plant.
Shark darts into Crispy, get a little bit of damage as Ponder finds Ebola. Conch finds Murky, and it's all down to this Chamber, running for the hills. Volk down to half HP, does have the Headhunter, is able to find one, but one is all he will be able to find. Ponder finds that last frag.
It was a pretty impressive cross-map flick, but not going to end up meaning much. Volk able to get one exit frag, but Mizzou takes the round, taking the lead in this map. And you're really seeing what Mizzou's going for here with that Raze pick. Again, not really that traditional.
That's a good
I see most teams running Jet here instead, but Ponder kind of just able to parkour his way across those boxes on A, get himself into an aggressive position, and kind of get behind some of those members who are overextended for Irvine.
Yeah, this Raze can make a lot of space very quickly, and there's a lot of potential to clear out some areas with that paint shell. Sprinkle grabbing another orb, very, very close to having the Nightfall online, a very powerful ultimate. And Irvine, the rotates are very, very quick here. Mizzou has been playing very aggressive, and 4 members are over towards B, leaving this Jet all by their lonesome over towards A as the call is to come back. And there's going to be the null command from Mr. Crispy to open things up. Wall is up. They did not get the Viper within that, so it stays up to stall out things. But Crinkle Plant should be able to go down here. Peach Cobbler finds Ponder on top of Generator. So that's going to be first blood over to Irvine to start off this retake. These mollies are just stalling things out. Crinkle just has the Spectres. The tags come through and Volk finds Crispy. Piggy finds the first. Conch finds one as well. They don't know. He's in this back line, able to find one, able to find not anything else as Ola finds the back of his head. It's all down to Conch. 1 versus 1. Sticking this. They know they don't fake these, but Conch runs into the smoke. Pros don't fake, but Murky not today.
Yeah, they faked a couple times, but Mizzou seem to be learning. And it's really Irvine starting to look a little lost here. Mizzou getting some very nice rotations out, as you mentioned earlier, and really just saw a lot of util used to get early space onto A site. A pick from Irvine kind of opens it up, but obviously some nice picks from Piggy and Conch, really able to clutch that round out in the end, make the most of that space created. And once again, Irvine gonna be first to save here.
Yeah, Irvine first to save. They do have the jet knives available and popped, so that's the one kind of hero rifle for this round. Ponder picks up that showstopper. So these dogs come out to scout out things. Piggy gets tagged through the smoke, but there comes the showstopper. Ponder able to find one, able to find two. A nice flick there, doesn't even care. He has to pull out the rifle as Piggy pulls one as well, but trades are coming back as Cobbler and Volk find there too, and make things a little bit scary as there comes the Nightfall as well. Does get some tags for information as Volk's the one who isn't tagged falls, and it's all down to Jet with the Bladestorm. Peach Cobbler doesn't find anything else. Bladestorm goes down and Mizzou take their 4th round.
Yeah, looked a little scary there for a second. The Bladestorm coming out from the side of Irvine. Got a little bit of value, but Mizzou able to stabilize. They don't panic. They don't give up any space that they don't need to. And looks like we may be seeing both teams come out with the chamber ult.
Have a good time out there.
It looks like we're getting
a lot of crazy clips from Conch with this. So
yeah, it looks like we're getting a duel of the fates here with the dual chamber ops. Tour de Forces are online, but they're not anywhere near each other. Is Conch over towards B and Volk over towards A as he finds that opening frag, and Peach Cobbler and Conch are walking right next to each other. They have no idea.
back to back, basically.
Back to back as Cobbler finds Piggy in the back. Ponder finds one. Peach Cobbler able to find Conch. Had an inkling that they were lurking as Bola and Volk shut down any sort of play over towards the A site. Irvine fighting back here.
Yeah, quite clean for the side of Irvine that match. And they're able to conserve most of what they spent that round. Sadachi's going to have this res ready to go. Piggy has the Viper's Pit. As we're going to see pretty much full buys from both teams, it looks like. Yeah, just full buys across the board.
Yeah, full buys across the board. There is one other ultimate very close. Bola, 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. Could definitely stall and maybe even find a pick if used properly. Here comes the Prowler. Or doesn't actually tag anyone as Peach Cobbler gets taken down. Ponder, a nice satchel pack there, finds Murky. So opening things up very, very quickly. Crinkle gonna be able to get this spike down. Does get tagged just a little bit from some of those shock darts through the smoke, but other than that, Mizzou looking very, very good for this post plant. Ponder, Conch doubled up here, back towards yellow. Conch, no TP now, as there's gonna come the wall to make things a little bit more difficult so that they can stick it, but they're not going to be able to stick anything as the spray through the wall, able to find some damage and find the frags, and now it's just down to Volk Conch able to take them. A flawless round here from Mizzou, take things 2-5.
It seems these
Yeah, once again, we
strangers
saw
want me
that
dead.
stick play come out a couple times on Haven, but Mizzou looks like they learned their lesson from that first map. Not gonna give that away. And after a couple rounds going in favor of Irvine, Mizzou still looking pretty stable here with a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, still very good. Irvine looking to try and force up here. They do have barely enough. Only one person not able to buy a Vandal, and that is Peach Cobbler, but has been a demon on the Sheriff, so they need to be careful. But if Mizzou is able to win this, Irvine is going to be forced onto a save. They're not going to have any sort of money. They're going for the all-out investment here on this round. It's starting to work out. Murky finds Conch. The opening frag over towards the B site. Dart onto Crinkle. Does reveal his location, and Volk takes very, very much pride in that. Is able to find that kill. But Piggy in such a very aggressive position over here. Spike should get planted. There's going to be the Hunter's Fury. Not able to find too much. As the shots go wide, Piggy dodging out. Gets the first frag. A nice dink there onto Murky. And there's going to be the Hunter's Fury. Oh, Sodachi jumps down.
Drop.
Player
Ooh.
standing.
Crinkle or Crispy finds one all down to Ponder. Spike not faked this, or faked this time, not sticking it as Volk finds Ponder. The force working out here for Irvine this time as they take things for their third round.
That drop from Sadachi, Piggy did not see that coming at all. Not every day you just see a sage apparate in front of your face.
Yeah, just got it sent it through that, just jumped down and found Piggy over in the corner. Unfortunately, and a big ultimate invested there from Piggy is the Viper's Pit used, but kind of loosed as well. You lose it very quickly when a falling jet, or falling sage comes out of nowhere and headshots you.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Many full buys across the board. Once again, see an aggro push towards A for Mizzou using that null surge.
A null command comes out very, very early, and Irvine just forced to give it up. They run for the hills. They give up this site completely. A couple of shock darts are used, but to no avail. No damage done. And we're going to just see the 5 versus 5 retake. Ponder does get tagged out by the drone, but not in any sort of danger. Drops down. Pain Chow's to stall as well. So much util here for this post plant. Conch on this cheeky lurk here through mid. Might be able to find something, but it doesn't matter as Mizzou, just the scoreboard is all looking over towards them as only one member falls during that retake. A very, very nice hold there.
That was all about the build up there. Getting into position and then just everyone goes down all at once. Very clean from Mizzou. And it seems like every time Irvine's able to take one, Mizzou answers right back another round or two. And we'll see if they can keep this going. Like Murky potentially hovering over the judge. Let's see if this actually happens.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be judging over here. They do have the Viper's Pit available. Ponder not able to get on top. Tube this time,
Happens to the best of us.
unfortunately, but he's going to make his way through this tube now. Might find
Boy.
Sadochi, but the
Oh,
trip
he's
there.
behind.
You need to look out as your back is wide open. Wall goes down and Conch finds nothing as Volk finds that frag. With the wall up. Oh, Crinkle. Unfortunate timing there.
Last player
And
standing.
Bola finds your Crispy. This late lurk here from Piggy doesn't really quite mean too much as Spike isn't planted. This judge is just running forward. Yeah, it's the classic now, but it doesn't matter as Peach Cobbler finds Piggy. Irvine fighting back now.
Okay, we got one. Here comes the tale as old as time. Conch with the op pick.
Conch with the operator, very, very classic, can go very big with it, and Volk hasn't we haven't seen the op from Volk this whole first half.
Yeah, interesting. Obviously, usually something you see be a bit stronger on defense, but Conch just going to use it to control this middle lane for now as the rest of Mizzou heads over to A. Looks like he's just going to be controlling this flank angle. Nobody seems to be coming that way for Irvine.
Mizzou dodged the dart, but the drone comes out. There's going to be the Prowler as well. They spot Volk. There's going to be the showstopper to force everyone back. Irvine run for the hills as the showstopper not able to find anything, but a lot of space generated from it. The Seas as well does get a little bit of tag and stall things up, and the call from Mizzou is just to run back and fall off of the site, play for the post plant. There's going to be the Viper's Pit, and Ponder gets taken down through the smoke. Unfortunately, the spam's all through the smoke here onto the tap. Conch finds one, this Peach Cobbler finds it. Piggy finds the frag as the person trying to stick it, not able to stick it enough. Conch finds the second one. They keep sticking this. They're sticking it. They're not spamming the right spot, but Crispy with the classic. They got it the half. It was looking a little bit dicey, but they do get the round.
Last round in the half.
Right before.
They love to stick it, don't they? That was very stressful to watch, but Conch comes in there, gets a few picks with the operator, and Mizzou, a nice rotation, nice space control, earns them that round win. And it looks like we are going to see an op come through for the side of Irvine, though it's not going to be Volk, it's going to be Cobbler.
Yeah, but
obviously Jet.
Volk does have the tour de force, so they are going to be double opping this round.
And it looks like he's just going to be going with the Maybe not. With the Vandal as well.
Volk dodges that suppress, so might be able to find a timing here, and in fact does. Crinkle falls.
Spike down B.
This op posted up on this angle now.
Very dangerous to push into this.
Oh, and another op shot there on the Conch. Going for the jumping knives, but not able to find it. But there's the immediate resurrection from the Sage, so it's still a 5 versus 3.
Expensive round, though. 3 ults used.
It is last round, and Ponder
That's true.
not able to find
Spike down B.
the back of Merc as
Player standing.
Bola finds Crispy, and it's all down to Piggy. He's aced once this series before, but in a 1v5, it's going to be much harder as Sadachi finds that 5-7. It's been the name of the game this series.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
Obviously, last round of the half, you gotta use all your ults. But kind of a bit telling that Irvine really, they're able to take a dominant win, but it's really off the back of just having a nice ultimate bank built up. And they're not, they're still down 2 maps, 2 rounds. So heading into this offense, we'll see what they're able to put together. But obviously, we've seen a lot of great plays from Conch here with this defensive chamber here on Icebox. It's a map that Mizzou seemed fairly comfortable on in the past.
Who will I spot first?
And we're going to get started here, second half on Icebox.
As we see a little bit of a stack over towards B site for Mizzou as the knife doesn't tag anything. Piggy all by himself over towards A as the drone comes out. Mizzou. Ooh, a nice shot there on the Murky means no smokes for this execute. It's going to be much, much harder here for Irvine to take this space with no smokes to cut off important angles. Mizzou knowing that they just back off. Peach Cobbler looking for some sort of sheriff shot there on the Piggy, but not able to find it. And now the retake, all of Mizzou coming in through mid. Dog here, clearing out all these close angles. There's going to be the knife as well to tag anything. Dart gets broken instantly. But wall up, Peach Cobbler finds Conch. As all of these kills are coming through, Peach Cobbler finds another, Piggy finds the trade, Crinkle finds another one as well, and it's all down here to Bola. A flank as well here. They got to watch out for Volk, and they know that he's lurking in here as Crispy finds the last frag. Everyone picks up their one that round, and Mizzou take pistol 8-5.
Let's make a plan.
Yeah.
Then execute.
that's a round that Irvine maybe shaking their heads at. Those pistol rounds can really go either way usually. Always going to be pretty equal econ advantage, obviously. Both teams not having that much money, and you really need to win that if a situation like this where you've gone down in the first half. But Irvine not able to really start this turnaround just yet. We'll see. Marshall's on the board for both teams.
Marshall's picked up for a couple members. Essentially an operator in the hands of Mizzou. Because no armor means it's a one shot in the body. Drone comes out. Conch breaks it instantly. Try to go for any sort of shot, but not able to find it. There's going to be the wall up as there goes that Marshall down. Piggy finds two. Spike getting planted here. Does go down.
One enemy
The
remaining.
TP away. All down to Volk. 1 versus 4.
Oh, we're not able to get the no scope, but Piggy gets him in the end.
Piggy able to pick up the 3K. Get this defuse easily as well. No sort of damage here. Piggy keeps that Vandal into this next round. All they lost was a single Marshall, which 950 credits. Not too big of an issue.
Yeah, great start on this defense from Mizzou, and they're just going to keep rolling. Conch was the only casualty in that last round, so they're going to be able to keep some Spectres on the board. Get that Marshall. And Vandal online for Ponder, I assume. Conch going to be going for maybe yeah, he's going to have the Marshall this time. Piggy with the Sheriff. 5 rifles online for Irvine. We've seen this a lot. They'll try to go for these con rounds in a row and then spend big. Let's see if it ends up paying off for them.
Oh, and Conch opening things off. There's that Marshall Menace. Oh, but unfortunately gets spotted through the smoke and shot through it as well with that drone. Crinkle looking for a little bit of a cheeky peek, but not able to find anything. Gets taken down very low, but 4 versus 4. And this is Mizzou's eco round. Ponder, only one with the rifle in hand, and is still up, holding down this mid area on top of Tube.
Yeah, Crinkle dangerously low. The member is really taking a significant amount of damage. He's going to be careful here. And it's some pretty passive play from both sides. Irvine mainly hold up in this corner here. Big flash.
Oh,
comes
nice
through.
flash finds the one. Does get taken down in the end, but Crinkle 30 HP finds his frag on the Peach Cobbler. Spike gets taken down, and Ponder already on that lurk. No chamber trip means he can walk right through this. They have an inkling that he could be here though, but it doesn't matter.
30 seconds left.
Ponder has a nice
Spike down.
headshot there. It's all down to Bola. Running and gunning doesn't matter. He's stuck in the nade. And Mizzou steal away once again to the bonus round.
Yeah, nice patience for Ponder to not come in until Mizzou knows that they have that space on lockdown. And they're really able to pincer those last 2 members from Irvine in that middle area of A site. Really great execution here to stretch the lead to 5 rounds. And Mizzou starting to run away with it on this defense.
Yeah, running away with it. 5-round lead, are the first to hit double digits on Icebox, and Irvine once again forced to save. Looking like a repeat of Ascent. Ponder, very, very quick aggression here. The dart does spot out one. So they are forced to back off of that aggressive position towards A main. Crinkle.
Viper down.
Murky walks right into that crosshair. Ponder,
Ooh.
oh, a little bit too aggressive as Sochi finds the frag there, drops a rifle. But Conch finds Volk on the flank, trying to lurk through B. Shuts that down real quickly, and numbers are in Mizzou's advantage here.
Oh, they're trying to rotate.
On Conch. Oh my god,
wow.
Conch and Piggy both fall.
That was some scary positioning for Irvine, but those picks really end up
Find
enabling
you.
them to make this rotation
Still
possible.
waiting.
And now the advantage is
Three.
fully in the way of Irvine. The flash to get out. There's a nice crispy shot there.
Deep fried, I might say.
You will not kill my
Revive comes out,
Last player standing.
and Bola drops Crinkle. So now it's all down to Crispy. 1 versus 3. Not able to land the shot. Sonochi with the Sheriff, all he needs finds 3. 50 round goes over to Irvine to bring things back. It was looking very good. They had the opening picks, but just those 2 frags mid-round really opened things up for Irvine.
Yeah, after spending big and losing the last round, that's really what Irvine needed there. Able to pick up that 3-3 win, not spend too much, and now they got their econ back on track. Now it is going to be the Chamber Op online for Conch here. We've seen many incidents with this, but 5 rifles on the side of Irvine. Octane round here as Viper's Pit comes out too.
Hey, there's the Viper's Pit burned. Oh, Conch, nice shot! The flick comes through as he's able to find Volk to open things up. Krinkle gets tagged by the drone, is forced to back away, but Piggy still has this Viper's Pit on this A side. It's so hard to try to execute into it, as they just hold this, and then Irvine might be forced to just turn tail and run back over to B site.
That looks like that's both players staying in, just covering the retreat.
Oh, but Conch.
Conch still holding the same.
Oh my god, a nice shot. Make that another one. That's 3, and he shuts down the rotation from ever happening.
And yeah, now these last 2 members of Irvine completely pincered in here.
Nowhere to go. A Viper's Pit and a tour de force on both sides.
Yeah, nowhere to run, and there's no Silva ult online.
30
Silva ult, but that's the first, and Piggy doesn't even need to see those 2 as he finds the last 2 frags. 11-6. Very nicely done there by both Piggy and Conch.
Yeah. One more round, Mizzou goes to the match point here. And Econ looking really good for them. As yeah, it looks like Irvine looking to potentially spend that Blade Storm this round. Once again, we're seeing Murky with the Judge. We saw this on their defense. Also a little work on their offense, but 1 away from that Viper's Pit. Let's see what they're going to do with that.
Judge more of a defensive weapon than an offensive weapon, but if you can get Spike down, get that Viper's Pit up, it could be very dangerous, but Crispy finds Sadochi to make things opening for them and make that 2 more for Ponders. There comes the Hunter's Fury, and Bola tagged up by the nade, stuck in a corner. Bola gets taken down, and now the lurk through mid from Volk is a little bit too late. Finds 1, but 4 members of Mizzou still alive, and they have Spike in their clutches. Needs a miracle here to want any sort of chance of bringing this round back and keeping things away from match point. But Piggy, no,
don't do it, Joe.
Oh no, he was thinking about. He was thinking about it. And Volk caught him out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah, a little bit too overzealous there, but Volk's still down here. And gonna be taken out eventually.
Nice crossfire there, set up by Mizzou.
That's match point.
Match point now for Mizzou, and Irvine forced up that round to try to keep things away from match point, and Volk has the tour de force online, so that will be used, and Peach Cobbler.
Conch is gonna do it.
Oh, we see it.
Looking to close it out with the op.
Only two rifles online. Volk has the tour de force, and the rest of Irvine forced to just kind of.
And also, look at Mizzou's ultimate charge. They're just 1 away from that showstopper and the Nightfall. Plus, they have Null Surge online.
You want to play? Let's
huge
play.
ultimates online here, and Piggy all by himself on this B site. Here's a lot of noise. Breaks the dart, backs up, and now Mizzou, the rotates.
Looking maybe like a bit of a pincer.
Yeah, the rotations are huge. As members over towards B and 2 looking to cover the flank through mid. As Conch opens things up, there's that operator in his hands. Make things really powerful as Piggy finds Murky. Conch finds another, but Bola finds that, and that's all down to Volk. There's the Nightfall. He's suppressed, he's deafened, he's blinded, and Mizzou take it 13-6. 2-1 series, very close. Looking a little bit rough after that first game, but they really did bring back things and take things very convincingly in those second and third maps.
Yeah, Haven definitely seemed to be a bit of a fluke in this series. Mizzou very dominant on both Ascent and Icebox. Just really able to take that home. Kind of just on that second map, obviously it was Crinkle popping off a lot, but definitely Conch coming alive on that last map, as he so often does on Icebox, popping off with those snipers.
Yep.
Obviously very comfortable on that chamber pick. However, obviously did very well when forced to off roll on Ascent on the Omen. So a lot of flexibility coming out from Mizzou today. Really good showing as they stay alive here in NACE playoffs.
Yeah, they stay alive here in NACE playoffs, able to go on to next week, which we will be covering. So make sure to tune in for that. So that's going to be it for us here tonight. It was a pleasure doing casting, even though if I was a little late. So, but we made it happen. We got it done. So thanks for watching, everybody. Catch us back later. We will be doing a player interview though, so we're going to take a quick little break as we get ready for that. So be there for that.
Apparently, my event. Oh shit!
I went sub 10 2 games, but I'm running the interview.
What? He's not here. Oh shit! Who?
Oh, we'll do it.
Alright, goodbye.
Are you gonna stream tomorrow?
No problem.
Huh? You gonna stream tomorrow?
We could.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm clear tomorrow.
Yeah. It'd be like
Okay.
7:30. Actually, probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I don't have a night class.
Well, we'll have Devin. He's coming back tomorrow. So.
Shit. Yeah, that sucks. He popped off.
Oh yeah, you got an ace.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay, I guess
Yeah, that
we'll
was-
do. Yeah, we won't do player of the series, but I guess we could just do a blank interview.
Yeah.
Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Ready?
even if Devin was here, I was doing the interview
Yeah,
regardless.
okay.
So.
Alright, bet.
Yeah,
you popped off,
David
game
correction
two.
mistake too, so that's cool.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was moral support.
Yeah.
Too.
No, you played well, Mike. Your game too, like you got that on the Odin.
I did get devoted.
Okay.
The sofa.
Okay. You guys ready?
Okay. Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back, everybody, for post-game interview. I'm here with Crinkle, Blake. Nice win.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice win.
Yeah.
We needed that.
Yeah, keeping guys alive in this NACE playoffs. Look, game one was a little bit rough. Haven, not one of your best maps, but you guys really did bring it back on the second and third maps. How are you feeling after map number 1?
I mean, Haven was our pick, and we felt like it was our best map, but it just depends on the matchup. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but unfortunate. Good job bringing it back for number 2 and number 3. What was the kind of comp switch with Conch going on to Omen on that second map?
Oh yeah, we recently did that. We don't run chamber on that map anymore. There's a little bit of a learning curve for him to go on Omen because he plays chamber a lot, but it's working out really well now. And if he's got one way on something, he's locking it down. So
yeah, definitely. And same with Piggy on the Killjoy, that nice ace that round. Very, very big. You guys played that very well, especially with a little bit of a comp change. So, after that second map, you guys were probably feeling pretty confident going into map number 3.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to hype the boys up. I think I did it. We were having a good time game 3.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, Conch and Piggy looked definitely pretty hyped up on that map number 3, for sure. You played very well map number 2. Felt like Ponder had some moments as well. It looked a little off sometimes.
A little emotional today, but he'll be back tomorrow and drop 30.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal.
One day you're doing mid. The next day though, you're dropping 40.
Oh yeah, he's dude. Yeah.
So
he's dropping 30 tomorrow. I can feel it.
All right. I'll be excited to watch him. 1v9 this series.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, but that's gonna be it. It's good talking with you, Blake. Good series. Catch you tomorrow for some more nays.
You guys better come back.